All right, that's 1:15 till the start.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now.
Okay, 1 minute to the start. This is race 6. Hydrofoil Regatta, Townsville. Got my X-ray flag right here. It's pretty much the same as it was yesterday in terms of the conditions. Right now we've got in the 20 knot range. Same kind of swell, a little bit further right than we were yesterday. I'll take this cookie. A little bit further right than we were yesterday, and same swell. Sun just came out. Locals say that that means it's going to go a little left. 20 seconds until the start.
Seconds to start.
Ricky, Taggart, and Julian and Nico are all first row.
9.
Peter Mueller's coming in with a little bit of a backhanded first row move. Nice. 4, 3, 2, 1. Mark. 16. I can't tell who that was. That blue jersey that was on that board, he's kind of right in the middle there. I think that might be Nico Parlier. I can't tell. He's on a blue edge, but Parlier was on. Yeah, it was 16. Agreed. It was dark hair, blue jersey. Yeah, that's the same one I got. Yeah, copy. All right, so we had one OCS, 16, and we'll get him on his way back down. Make sure that we can confirm that was the OCS, but they are off. It is. That was a pretty clear line. I mean, it was a good spread. I would say it's still a little bit boat favored. We did make an adjustment from yesterday and put the boat over to the right, but the pin over the adjusted right breeze. But even still, a lot of sailors were stacked up here on the boat end of the line. So we're off and running on day 2 of the hydrofoil event, and things are looking pretty peachy. A little tension when the sailors start testing the line like that. I had a narrative going. I'm sure the footage will give you guys an idea of what was going on there. But the first couple boats were poked. It looked like Johnny and Ricky and Julian, they were definitely on the line, and they kind of had to bleed down. Peter Mueller came shooting in at the boat and really had probably what was the best start. He had the clearest lane, and he didn't have to burn a lot of real estate down the line. But for some reason, I don't know who that was, number 16. I just wish I had the jersey numbers, but was poked out there right at the end, like that last second. He just shot out, and I didn't see him on the lead up, but he obviously just had more speed than the rest of that group that was trying to burn speed or burn real estate going down the line. So they're off. It is breeze on again. Townsville has just given us luxury conditions. Right when we got out here today, it was actually a little bit cloudier than it is right now. The sun is shining. 16 was Taggart. That makes sense. Dark hair, blue jersey. So that was Taggart that was over. He's gonna be pissed at me tonight at the dinner table. But he was clearly over. Too bad for Matt, but he actually didn't have a great day yesterday, and he was kind of hoping for a little redemption today. To start his day off with that, it's gonna make him unhappy. But oh well, that's racing. Like I was saying, that sun came out, and but when we first got out here, it was a little cloudier, same condition, and Ricky sailed up to the boat and was like, "This is awesome!" And I think everyone else had that same swagger to their foiling this morning as they were prepping for the racing. So everyone's enjoying it. Everyone thinks it's great, and this condition, is pretty epic. So I got about 30 seconds longer to hold this stupid flag up, but we're on camera, so we can't put it down early. We can't do that. Anyway, we're gonna keep it rolling. A couple boats, I don't know who that was that tacked out right first, but they look to be pretty nosed out. Actually, it's not the first guy. It's the orange kite on the right-hand side. The second red one is looking money. That's Nico, you reckon? No, not the. Yeah, I see Johnny and Nico. They're kind of mid-course there with the two all blank edges, or new ozones. So rock and roll. Here we go. Looks like a lot of fun. Man, what a day. So we've got a new crew on the boat today. We've got Jared Cook from the Townsville Sailing Club. He's out here helping us out, and he's a multi-hull champion here in Australia. Done a lot of different kind of racing, and he's bringing a lot of the local knowledge, into the fold here. We basically got kind of two breezes fighting each other. We've got this on the right-hand side, inland over the mountains. We've got some storm clouds, and then on the left-hand side, we've got a little bit more clear conditions. So basically what happens is when the sun comes out and it clears, the breeze goes a little bit left. When those little storm cells move in from the right-hand side, the breeze goes a little bit right. So we're in the sunny phase right now, a little bit left, and Johnny has rounded the mark in first. Looks like that would be Maxime right behind him, or either Julian. I don't know. I haven't familiarized myself with the kites yet today, but you guys see it on the footage. And then Nico Parlier, and then that blue kite looks to be a fly surfer, black and blue. So that's probably Peter Mueller. He had that killer start. Benny Billy's not racing today. Benny's sick with the flu. He called it the Brisbane flu. I'm not sure what that means, but he got the Brizzy flu. And so Taggart's been battling a little bit of a cough and sniffle too. But Benny can't sail today, so the fly surfer you see in front, I think that's a fly surfer. No, maybe that's two kites. Dude, my eyes are not working right now. I need some new sunnies. Any sunglass sponsors out there that are listening, I'd love to see your products. These ones are a little scratched. Yeah, we got a really interesting looking race. I think that F1 jibe just in earlier than Johnny and got bow out. So that F1 is parked. Johnny's on his big strokes. It's either going to be Maxime or Julian, and both of those riders I think are going to have to come in for a starboard jibe. So today what we've done is made an adjustment to the gate, and that bottom gate is a little bit adjusted so that the right-hand turn is favored, because obviously no one wants to take that right-hand turn. It means two more maneuvers on your race rather than the one. If you can really make sense of it, it makes you can do it. But most of the guys have been taking left-hand turns and sending it, so we favored that right-hand turn a little bit. It's the left gate looking upwind. Johnny's soaking low. He's looking pretty comfortable. Sat down in his harness. Here comes his jibe. I think that's Julian. Sure looks like Julian, but no, I can't tell. No, it's not. It's Maxime. Pure speculation. Yeah, I don't see the red of Julian's board, so. Maxime jibed a little early. He's gonna have to. I think he's soaking. He's gonna have to go for two jibes around this mark. Ooh. No, he's got it. He soaked low enough, but that early jibe onto starboard did not pay for Maxime. Now he's got a wide rounding because of it. But he gave it a shot. That's what it's all about. You got to get that little. You got to poke. You got to poke when you can. There's Nico Parlier around the bottom mark. Here comes Julian Kerner on starboard, right behind Axel Mazzella, who's gonna take a left-hand turn. So a lot of guys taking the right-hand turn because they see the favor in the gate, but Axel Mazzella, knowing that the premium on maneuvers, reducing the maneuvers, also pays dividends. Ollie Bridge right behind him, and then Joey Pasquale right behind Ollie Bridge. I think this is Jalen. No, that's Florian Gruber. And then there's Peter Mueller and Marvin Baumeister coming into the bottom mark together, two fly surfer kites. Two tour perennial participants. Marvin's going out wide. Peter Mueller, what's going on with these guys? What the? Something got weird near the bottom. I think there was a big old gust because they both had their kites really high and they just couldn't make the turn. Here comes Taggart around the bottom, and there's Jalen. No, that's Jalen, right? Yeah, that's him. Right on. So we got Steve Olick on the boat today again, famed race officer from Melbourne. He's on the Sail Melbourne organizing committee as well as a race officer down there at the Sandringham Yacht Club. And he's on the boat today. He's been keeping the time, keeping us organized, keeping the flag sorted, and keeping us laughing. Last night he brought home a couple extra beers for us in the apartment, so that was a nice gesture. Thanks a lot, Steve. You know these kiteboarders run on beer. It's fuel. There goes Erica around the bottom mark. This is good fun. Beautiful freaking day. Oh my gosh. So we got the same crack crew on the Mark set boats. We got Jim Barcy up at the top mark with Flores. Oh, actually they're down here right now. Well, up at the top mark we got Murray, and is Rick on the boat with him today? And Danny. We got Murray and Danny up on the top. They've got their rubber ducky up there. They've got the course set at 1 nautical mile, and I think we did a course axis of 0.85. We're getting true wind direction of 0.90, but to keep the sailors off the rock wall up on the top right, we stood off the mark just a little bit. And that seems to be what Johnny has been working, that left-hand side, that left-hand advantage. Not sure if it's his boat speed that's winning up there, or if it's his course strategy. But as we were having our little debrief last night at the bar, Ben Morris and Jack pointed out that Johnny is tacking on good shifts. Ben's an Etchell sailor, and also one of the kiteboard builders. He's building a product called Unidrive, foils and boards, real good looking stuff. And as a sailor, he was admiring Johnny's skill tacking on the shifts rather than just burning out to these corners. Like again, I said yesterday, the course length being a little bit extra long has given these folks an opportunity to do it. A lot of people were talking at Murray's Irish pub last night about how the opportunity to take advantage of at least one shift on the beat was a lot of fun. So they're working it out. Like I said, I'm not sure if it's Johnny's boat speed or if it's his ability to tack in the little shifts, or if it's his overall course strategy of just going up to that top left and taking advantage of that 5-degree bias to the course as his secret to success. But I bet he's putting a number of those things together to make it work. But what I will tell you is that top left-hand side is freaking breaking. It's a churning soup bowl. Big waves. These waves are big out here. This is a different kind of animal athletically than a lot of these people are used to. I think it's even different than Johnny's home spot in San Francisco. Haven't really met anyone or talked to anyone that's like, yeah, this is just like home. No one's said that. So it's a new thing. It's choppy, sloppy, big waves. There's a huge set of rollers rolling across the signal boat right now that's giving us a little rocky rolly. But Johnny's necked out. Nico Parlier is now chasing down Maxime. There is the championship. That's what we're looking at right there. That's the Tour Championship's going to be awarded to what happens in this battle that we're looking at over the next couple days. Nico Parlier and Maxime Nocher. Maxime drops his jibe down early.
Do it up with, or?
I do. I had a little string. Oh shit! I had some. Here we go. A little tape. Anyway, we're taping up our orange flags. Johnny dropped it in deep. He's coming in on a hot angle. He's all set with his race. Nico Parlier and Maxime Nocher, they got a little different story on their hands. So here they come rocking in. They're running at about the same line, both port jibe. That's Maxime and Nico. Where, what's that? Oh, Johnny went down. Oh, dude, he lost his board and everything. Yeah, oh man, I lost him. He's not looking good. What's going on? He's totally off the wagon there. Wheels are off the wagon. I'm not sure. I hope he's okay. Yeah, he's up on his board now. So the race turns into a race between Maxime Nocher and Nico Parlier. They're coming in on the same line, port jibe. Maxime's a little lower. Probably has a hotter angle. Nico's got a bigger stroke to his kite. Maxime does the big parking job. And we got a bogey on the course, ladies and gents. Okay, here he comes. Maxime no share, looking to be in control, but Nico is dropping the hammer. Here comes, oh Jesus. Craigie, stop. Nice one. That's for the race win. Craigie almost botched the whole program, but he knew what he was doing. Oh, that's Ben, actually. It's Ben. Maxime no share right in front of Nico Parlier. And he's got words for him. Maxime and Nico are going to have some words. I'm not sure what happened on that race course, but
Who was first?
I'm not sure. Yeah, Maxime and then Nico. Sorry, I didn't get those numbers. But they're having words, and I expect that we're going to hear about that when we get back. Here comes Johnny Heineken. He's hanging his head a little low, but I'm sure he had some valiant effort with a wave or a puff or his foil up there. That's a Johnny Heineken in third place, number 8. And then a battle between Axel Mazzella and Ollie Bridge. Axel Mazzella taking that battle, number 17. Ollie Bridge, number 79. So ladies and gentlemen, that is your race number 6. What an exciting day. Oh, and there goes Ricky on starboard. Woo! Ricky coming in for Florian. Wow. I'm not sure exactly what Ricky's number is. 18 is Florian. So that's it, race number 6. Ladies and gentlemen, more excitement to come here at the Kite Foil Gold Cup, Townsville 2015. Stay tuned.